them. And I would guess that it's a survey of the horrible...
2 out of 3. Something gets swept. Instead, they bring the first...
Yo, what's up? This is Exile, and you're watching this by word of mouth. Yeah, well, basically, I just wanted to make an album that was, you know, a beat record, but I wanted to not just be like, you know, an average beat record where, you know, you're just displaying your beats, which is fine. But for me, I just wanted it to, you know, have a concept, you know, and I thought, why not just sample everything off of the radio? I've made beats off of the radio before, and I'm like, why not just challenge myself and see if I could actually make the drum kits, you know, the bass lines, everything from the radio. And also with, you know, instrumental albums, it's hard to kind of like find a voice since it's all music usually, because it's instrumental, but I figured I could kind of capture the voice of where I live and what's going on in the world, you know, through radio stations that, you know, speak about spirituality to politics and whatnot, and just kind of try to voice my opinion on things through the record by either sampling statements that I agree with or even manipulating statements to say something that I want to say. That's pretty much what I did with the album. It's definitely my bias and my views of the world through the voice of radio, but through my voice at the same time. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, it was just fun. Like, I even would use static sounds as percussion, and I figured out even how to use a boombox like a turntable, and I found these weird frequencies, you know, where I could use the volume knobs from the boombox and then take the tuner dial, and I found this frequency that's like, and I could be like, you know, shit like that, and you know, yeah, just having fun with it. I mean, that's what hip hop's all about, really, to me, is to make music out of things you're not supposed to make music out of. You know, that's basically the roots of hip hop. So, you know, I just found another way to do that, and, you know, and I was very, you know, I think I'm blessed to have been able to find that.
Charges debate, but to make a stand against fascism.
Can I have your attention, please?
You know, nobody who's not.
So yeah, I have the album Exile Radio, but just now we released the remix version of the album called AM FM, which features Sam I Am, Free the Robots, DiBiase, Evidence, Aloe, Blue, Fashion. So be sure to check that out. No, I've been to Toronto before with Aloe Black and Jay Davy. Did a show with Jay Davy and then did a show with Jay Davy and the Roots with Aloe Black. I have a group with Aloe Black called Emanon. We actually have a whole album ready to go. As soon as I'm done with this tour, I'm gonna dive in heavy in getting it mixed and ready to go, along with 2 other records that I'm working on. Yeah, my homeboy Joe Haas, me and him have a group together called Dag Savage, and it's kind of like, I guess, a little darker hip hop than people are probably used to me putting out. I used to put out darker stuff in the early days with Aloe, like in '95 and '96. We have like 4-track tapes with definitely some dark music, but you know, I'm kind of going back to that with this MC because I think his style kind of calls for it. And also working on the mixing the new Blue and Exile record. I'm actually, the next project that's coming out that's already mixed is my rap album. mean, actually, all of the albums that I've put out, from Blue and Exile to Emanon to the Fashion album, I'm rapping on all of them. And I've always been rapping. And actually, I started the album during the Blue and Exile recordings. And I just kind of like am personal about my album, so I was just doing it in my room. And at the time, I only had a 4-track, so I started recording on the 4-track. And I had some songs I knew I wanted to use. And so I decided to just keep all the songs on the 4-track, and so the whole album is on 4-track, and it's called the 4-track model. It's a funny record, and also like a personal record, and just like some spitting type of stuff. So.